My Summer Car is officially out of early access with a new trailer. It's art, you should check it out. And it's really cold outside, so you know what time it is. It's been a while, by the way. Sorry about that. Had some computer troubles for a while there. And while I was gone, an AI channel filled my place and has almost 3 times. So that's kind of discouraging. If you've started up My Summer Car recently, you'll probably notice the new startup menu, along with some info relating to My Winter Car. The first picture says, "You think you have mastered a game called My Summer Car? Good, you'll need that experience," which tells us that, for sure, My Winter Car is going to be a harder game than its predecessor. The second picture is an advertisement for an in-game company, Saucersoft, which I'm probably mispronouncing. You can see some new games, some new cover art, and movies, which is some project that relates to Topless Gun. I'm speculating that it means that we'll see more media in My Winter Car, more music, and probably some more television to watch. And the third picture is just the URLs for all the websites related to My Winter and Summer Car, which on the My Winter Car website there's just a picture of the Rivett that we've already seen. But speaking of the Rivett, oh, what's that? We actually have extra information on the Rivett not shown in the last video? There's gonna be an extra trim for the car, similar to the Satsuma GT, and that'll actually go into matching the car's VIN number like I talked about last video. The car's trim can go from the base model to the ultra luxury sports package. You can still do whatever you want to the car, but if you want to register it historically, you're gonna have to match the parts at least once. And remember, all of that's gonna be randomized, including the price. Other features for the Rivett include being able to switch between a 3-speed automatic or a 4-speed manual. If you use the automatic, you're gonna have to change the transmission fluid. Long coil springs are going to be returning, but we're also going to get shorter coil springs to be able to lower the car, along with rally mud flaps. Most of the interchangeable Satsuma parts will return. For example, the turbo badge, antennas, the sound system, stuff like that. Speaking of the Satsuma, the Rivett will have twice the amount of fail states, including the gas tank being able to leak after sustaining hits. Engine wear is going to be based off of temperature, so if you run the car really heavily or hard during the cold, then it's going to wear faster. It's also confirmed that there will be multiple types of performance camshafts, twin carburetors, and we'll be able to change the interior. I'm guessing this means more than just the seat covers from the first game. Maybe we'll get the interior changed at FLEETARI's. Speaking of, FLEETARI's garage is getting changes and updates. Now when you order work to be done on the car, FLEETARI takes the keys from you and you won't have to pay until the work is completed. Waiting times for different repairs will now be different. So for example, tires or engine maintenance might take a night or two, but paint or metal work might take longer. FLEETARI will now sell most parts for the car, and multiple of each part can be bought and will be packed in bags similar to how Tamo packs groceries. And FLEETARI's shop will also restock similar to how Tamo's shop restocks. FLEETARI will be selling premium brands of parts like spark plugs and oil, while Tamo will sell the cheaper regular stuff. The car that FLEETARI loans us will be a V8 engined 1960s era car. It'll be a 2-door, and bigger but less powerful than the Fernandale. FLEETARI will have a scrap metal recycling container where you can make money based off the weight of the items you scrap, or they could be sold at the flea market. There's going to be a flea market, which will be owner-operated where you can pay for a table and use it to sell items. You can also buy parts for the Rivett, the new car, and a plethora of randomized items that can be useful to the player or complete garbage. Sadly, it is confirmed haggling or discounts will not be an option. Ninja Baka, who made a lot of the music for My Summer Car, has posted a couple of teasers for the new music, which I'll play a bit of them here, but they're all in the description, so go check them out.
Temperature system.
You'll be able to wear different clothing according to the temperature, with light, medium, and heavy clothes to choose from. Probably no visual changes, except maybe on the player's hands. Body temperature is going to be simulated from a combination of ambient temperature, weather conditions, and clothing. For example, if you get too warm via clothing and temperature, or by exercising, you'll sweat and lose body heat faster. There will also be an on-screen HUD element to show your current body heat. There's also going to be mercury thermometers around, and the ability to see the weather and temp on the teletext. We're getting at least one new tool, a lug wrench for the wheels. There's not going to be a car washing or dirt system in the game. The player's going to have a bank account, which the job can pay out to or state benefits automatically go into, and you have to go to an ATM to withdraw the cash. The dance pavilion will be closed due to not having heating or insulation. The snow isn't going to have advanced terrain deformation or anything like that. It's going to be a static annoyance that the car can get stuck in. The place we work at is going to have a coffee vending machine. Maybe a vending machine for soda, but you'll need to bring your own food. And other workers will eat lunch there, which has been described as a lovely social gathering. You'll actually be able to make calls with the phone now. You'll be able to call FLEETARI to see how far along the repair is, or make orders from the parts magazine. You might be able to call others, but nothing is confirmed yet. Traffic will be more varied, and the water pipes in the house can freeze over. What more could you want?